One day, I was bored on the internet. That was until I found a video about the logo of PBS, Public Broadcasting Service, which was originally Net National Education Television Network. I decided to watch it, but then after seeing it, a strange idea came over me. I downloaded some of the old PBS programs from 1952. At the time, it was Net. I searched everywhere and eventually found one more, but I cannot remember what it was though. When I watched the video, something weird happened. At the end, instead of the logo Net appear, there was a logo of PBS. Seriously? I said to myself. That was impossible. That they could have used the PBS logo in all those years. In a way, it was very strange and disturbing. The logo was similar to that of the 1971 one, but it was black and white. It also did not have the public broadcasting service under the logo. Out of everything, however, it was mostly the music that weirded me out. I understand that Net became PBS, but why was the head of the form of the P instead of the 1952? I do not know why, but the next day, I decided to upload it to YouTube. I cut out the logo from the clip with the Windows Movie Maker, and when I opened the video there was a logo of PBS, but it was for Net. The page where I downloaded the video from had been deleted. That was when I discovered that many of the people who had seen the logo with black and white TVs had died. Another day on YouTube, I found a video called PBS Freakout, and there was an image of the logo that I had seen. I opened it to see the logo was just what I had seen. Obviously, he had seen the logo before or after me. And that, my pretties, was PBS Freakout, a creepypasta written by Terrificante41. My final thoughts on this story. This is actually a pretty good creepypasta. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this one was honestly one of the best creepypastas I've ever seen being made. Like, I've made a few good creepypastas, but this one was actually, a really good creepypasta in my perspective. I mean, I read this from the Lost Episode Creepypasta Wiki, and I honestly did not even know about this pasta. And what's surprising, though, is that I don't know why this wasn't in the regular Creepypasta Wiki. Maybe it was on the regular Creepypasta Wiki, but I think maybe it got taken down or something. I don't even know because, I can't even remember, but this was actually quite of a good pasta. I mean, despite it being a short creepypasta, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good story for what it is, and I personally really liked how this pasta went out. It is just an amazing, well-made piece of work when it came to creepypastas. I mean, a lot of the times when I looked at creepypastas involving television, most of them obviously sound the same, but there are some good creepypastas that manage to do something good out there. And this one is definitely one of them. I did see a couple narrations of it, like from Formable Robot, Creepy Fettuccine, and there is a lot of other creepypastas that manage. There's a lot of few people that have narrated this story, so I thought, I might as well give this a go. Honestly, this is a pretty freaky creepypasta, but honestly, a pretty good one. So I have to really say, this is definitely one of the best stories I've ever narrated. And to the author of this story, you did a great job with this story. You should be really proud of yourself for, writing this. This was honestly one of the best stories I've ever narrated. I mean, there's a couple other ones, but this one was actually quite good. And I personally really thought this was a really neat creepypasta and new and really well made. So you could definitely say it is a really well made story for what this is. So I guess with that being the case and with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and, wrap up this review. Like I said, this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions with regards to these creepypastas, and this is just simply my own personal thoughts. My final rating of this story is definitely a 10 out of 10. It's a short story, yes, but it's still a pretty good pasta. I personally really like this story. I thought it was a really well made. It's perfect. Definitely a really good one. And it's definitely one of those few good ones out there. I gotta say, it's still really good for what this story is. It's a pretty amazing one. It definitely hasn't aged, but it's still a really well made, done story. So I gotta really say, this is definitely a really good one. So I guess with that being the case, to the author of the story, you did a great job with this story. This was actually a really fun one to read, and I wonder if this author has written some other creepypastas, and if they did, I wonder if they're any good. I want to consider taking a look at them and maybe consider reading more of their stories if they have wrote pretty good stories. So, I guess with that being said, and that being the case, what did you guys personally think of this creepypasta? Did you all enjoy it? Did you all not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm the Lion Queen. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, if you happen to be, wanting to go check out my DeviantArt page, links to that will be in the About page section, so you guys can go check that out. Also, if you want to go follow me on Twitter, link to my Twitter account will also be in the About page section, so you guys can go check that out. Also, if you're interested in subscribing to my backup channel known as Miss Darkshigo, link to that will also be in the About page section, so you guys can go check that one out. And yeah, as always, if I'm missing something, let me know what it is in the comments below. And to anyone who is, have anything they want to say, leave me your thoughts on this story in the comments below. Feel free to do that. And as always, roll the outro because I'm out.